teach people how to be conscious about the tools we have, how to use it in a better way. We have to bring the vibes, the energy, the feeling of the what I call universe that is already there, and transform in something that can be recognizable from the spectator. That we are here for a meaning, and to give meaning to our life, to our single life, is to find a way to help people and to help humanity. And because I'm just a tool from the universe for the universe, I have to try to wake up others. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Marco Veronese. I'm a digital Italian artist who lives in Budapest since almost 7 years. I'm an artist. So, digital artist means that I use technologies and Photoshop. So I use computer to create physical artworks. And I create also installation. I'm a co-founder of this group called Cracking Art, born in Italy exactly 30 years ago. With the installation we're made using animal made by plastic. We teach people how to use plastic in order to avoid to destroy the planet. It looks like a clash because plastic is dangerous, but it's not dangerous itself because it's plastic. It's dangerous because we use it in a bad way. So we teach people how to be conscious about the tools we have, how to use it in a better way. I'm not a businessman. I hope to be a hero because I'm an artist. I cannot, let's say, think art is business. You can study art, but you can also become an artist without studying. So, because it's something that is related with our soul, it's a way for a human being to express itself. If you think about how art is born, it was in the cave. So it's a prehistorical experience of the human being. It was not graduated in art school, the prehistorical man, of course. But in that moment, through art, is starting a new language. This language through the symbols, because the symbol contain all the information as possible. If I drawing an elephant now, and I show to children in Australia or adult in China, they recognize an elephant. But they say elephant to someone who doesn't understand English. For him, it's just an incomprehensible word. So through the symbolism, so through art, the human being started to communicate in a non-verbal language that is more profound, more strong, like the music. It doesn't matter if you know music or not. When you feel something, you feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your soul. So this is why art is not for me a business. Okay, I live through art. I live through selling my artwork. But the level of the creation when we talk about art is different. It communicates something that is important not just for the artist, but for the people, for the observer itself. Everybody is just a tool. The artist, we are like an antenna. We have to bring the vibes, the energy, the feeling of what I call universe that is already there, and transform in something that can be recognizable from the spectator. What is an hero? Is the one who can change the life of the other, because it's easy to work for ourselves and to improve ourselves. But it's very important when you understand that you decide that what are you doing for yourself is not enough. Because we are not here just as a walking meat from point A to point B, born and dead. We are here for a meaning. And to give meaning to our life, to our single life, is to find a way to help people and to help humanity. Doesn't matter in the small group of people or in the whole world. but we have to start one step by one step. This is the hero. But the business hero is the one who has the lucky choice to combine his business with something that can be useful not just for himself but for the community, for other. The community can be one people or the whole humanity. So the combination between those two words, this looks like a very different business and hero, but if you can put together, we can create a bomb of love. Well, my journey started when I was a kid, but in an unconscious way, of course. I discovered all my path a few years ago, almost 10 years ago, because I started to connect the point of my life. Point is a story of other people I met in my journey through life, and I understood that the real beginning was when I was 10. Because for my birthday party, one friend of my family gave me as a gift a book called From Renaissance to Mannerism. And I started to be fascinated by from the sculpture, the painting of the great master of the past, and started to also try to copy. It was impossible, of course. But years later, decades later, I understood that book gave me the opportunity to discover what I wanted, what it was already in myself, hide in the inner part of myself, of my consciousness. The way to transform ideas and feeling to something that can be visible from the other. This is the way where I combine my hero side to something for my joy, but is also the need of other. So this was the starting point. So art at the end was already in my soul, because the artist at the school can learn how to drawing, how to sculpt, about history, but if you have not the soul, the fire, you cannot be an artist. I had the fire in an unconscious way. I never decided to become an artist. Maybe I was chosen by the universe, let's call it. Everything, every kind of obstacle, because it's very difficult to decide to start this journey as an artist, because I had not the base. I didn't study art in my life. I started as a photographer, and I quit the school when I was 18, before to be graduated. So imagine my family, how happy it was. But this was my fire, was my dream. So I wanted to follow my dream, because if we don't try to reach, to transform our dreams in something real, why we are here? Why we are living? What is the purpose of living if it's not to bring our dreams in reality? Yes, go back to your question. The obstacles are a lot, because you have to first of all to understand what you really need and what you really want to show to other people. Then you have to be accepted by the people. So you have to enter in the system, the art system, so the galleries, the curator, etc., etc., etc. So it's very difficult, because you are selling yourself. You know that what are you doing is the part of your soul, your experience as a human being. And you have to sell it. And to talk about this, even to the people that don't care about nothing of this, of your aesthetic, of your harmony, your messages, or whatever. So it's a big and strong way to live as an artist. This is why a lot of artists in their life, they committed suicide, they was homeless, but didn't care, because to be an artist is not to do a job, it's not to do a business, it's something else. Yes, a lot. I'm very lucky. When I think about this, when I connect the point of my life, it's not just experience, but when I met some people, I understood that I have many mentors. One is also in front of myself now, and those people, even in an unconscious way, they give me the opportunity to believe in my dreams, to overcome to the obstacle, to the wall, to the problem, to the sadness moment of my life, and they give me the hope to be what I am now. So all of us is just the sum of the single experience and the every people we met in our life, the bad and the good. So we have just to think that life is a big opportunity. It's the opportunity for the soul to understand other soul, to meet other soul, and together create a better place to live. It's a very naive phrase, if you want. It's used also in the song, but it's reality. We are just one piece of the mosaic. Without one piece, the mosaic is not complete. But if we are together, we bring each other together, and we create the mosaic of the consciousness, everything can be completely different. You know, when we talk about hero, we think to one human being who changed the world. But those men in the past, they didn't know there was hero. We can give some names: Jesus, Mohammed, Buddha, Gandhi, Martin Luther King. They didn't know there was hero. They just follow their dreams. They just follow their feeling, their soul. So everybody can be a hero. So sometimes the people say, ask me, but you think that you can change the world alone? Yes, we can do it. Maybe we don't know now, but maybe the people will recognize in 1 century or 3 centuries, it doesn't matter. But now we can do something that will be important for the future. It's like the butterfly effect. Can a butterfly wing in the Amazonia create a tornado in Texas? Absolutely yes. What I'm doing now, maybe, in 1 decade or 1 century, will be created something else. So this is very important. This is the hero. We can be hero, all of us. We have just to think in a different way and believe it. The most important lesson I learned, I was 50, now I'm 61. At that time I was living in Italy, a beautiful apartment, cars, a bike, beautiful love story, what else. But something happened, and I fell in love with a girl from Turkey. So I decided to move there. But, you know, I could not bring my apartment, my car, my bike, or whatever. It was impossible. And I had a small, very, very, very small truck at that time, 2 cubic meter space, so you can imagine it's nothing. So in that moment, I understood what was really important for my life. So what was important in my life took the space of this very small truck. And that moment was a big change, because I understood that everything we have in our life, what we buy in our life, and that give us the happiness for the moment, is just another ring of the chain that can be also gold. That can be also very long, the chain. But the moment when you start to run, there is a real moment that the chain stack you. So more we are dragged and dependent from the object we buy, that surround us, and more we are slave. So what I understood, that the freedom has no price. So when you are able to open a luggage, put your minimum stuff and go somewhere else, this is the most important thing that we can do as a man, but as a human being, but not just in a material way, but even in our brain. So when we can clean our brain for many overstructure that we create itself in society, family, school, whatever, and but we can get freedom to our dreams and our thought. This is very important. It's not important to clean the house. The cleaning the house is just a metaphor to understand that we have to clean our soul. This the our body is our house. So we have to clean our house. It means that we have to clean the inner part of ourselves. This is the only way to understand what we are doing here, and what is our purpose in life. But I am in this office, so I think here there are not just one person who can be the Atlas hero. This project was born here in ETL Group. So of course this company that is led by Alessandro Farina and his collaborator like Luigino, like yourself, is the place where the hero start to spread their dreams. So the idea is born here because these people, they are working here. They have this mentality. They know that it's very important to create important moment for sharing consciousness, to sharing those three keywords that are very important. So from these three keywords, the world can be changed by the individual. So starting from this table, from this office, from these people. I try my best. I try my best because this is why I'm here in this body, in this moment of the time. Just through my heart, give message to people to try to wake up their consciousness. Because first of all, through heart, I wake up myself, and because I'm just a tool from the universe for the universe, I have to try to wake up others.